Welcome to Old Guy Tech,
the OGT.TV recording studio.
Technology for the rest of us.
Hi, this is Rob Charney with Old Guy Tech TV, Technology for the Rest of Us. I'm here with some very important people with this show, and what we really want to talk about is the application that's available for both Apple and Android that helps us find our place around the show because it's so large. So I'm sorry again, you are?
I'm Chris Dolnack, Senior Vice President, Chief Marketing Officer with National Shooting Sports Foundation.
Perfect, Chris. And you're?
I'm Brian Ordway with Reed, the management organization for the show.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much. So I discovered that I really like the app because there's always improvement. We're technology people. We talk about the technology behind the technology, about what's going on here. Why don't you talk a little bit about how the concept came about building this app? And for those of you who don't know, they have an applications available for both Apple and Android, and we've been running both and looking at the comparisons between the two. And if you haven't had a chance to use it, my suggestion is next year make sure you use it because it's a wonderful thing. The maps are there, each of the exhibitors are there, all the information, even a snippet of information is there for you, so it's a great application. So what gave you the idea to build the application in the first place?
Well, we wanted to help our customers, the show attendees, to be able to use their time more efficiently because the SHOT Show has 13 acres under roof.
Right.
So, there's a lot of ground to cover.
13 acres is a lot.
And working with Brian and his team, we wanted something that would integrate, their schedule, give them a map, and let them aggregate social media, and put everything really on your device, so at the touch of a button.
Right. So my only difficulties is that when I'm working with the app, it seemed to me that there were places I'd get to a certain location and then it was, well, how do I get back over here instead of just using the arrow key and going back and back and back. And a lot of applications tend to be that way until they're field tested a lot. Now, you said this was the second year this app has been here?
Yep, this is the second year for the app.
So, good. So, first year, and I don't know how I missed it. I should have seen it. But what were the improvements that you made in the app between the two shows?
I would say one of the biggest improvements, and we got this a lot from attendee feedback, was they needed help, as he said. The number of acres here and the number of people would create a short list of exhibitors they wanted to go see, but kind of navigating the floor instead of running back and forth, they said, is there a way I can put it in a booth order? So one of the things we added was people can build a list of exhibitors, just kind of go through the list, pick who they want, and then they can sort it by booth. Hence, it's in a numerical order, and it's kind of in a booth order, and they can kind of roam the floor in that manner. We do actually have navigation, so if you said, I'm here and I want to go there, it'll actually map out a point-to-point route for you to get from one booth to the other.
Yeah, absolutely. We took advantage of that because you get on that floor, and you guys have seen it all in the film here. It's acres and acres, and it's easy to get confused. So it's really nice as far as the navigation part goes. So let's look into the future. What do you think about adding for next year?
For next year, and I feel almost funny saying this, but as you were talking to me before, I don't feel that busy right now because people aren't asking a lot of questions. I think it's very intuitive. People have figured it out. In fact, I was walking down the hallway the other day, and two attendees who were in front of me, they didn't know I was behind them, and I heard one attendee explaining to the other attendee, here's how you add your short list in the mobile app, and you can kind of pick people by categories, and he was teaching someone else how to use it, and I was like, wow, that is fantastic.
Isn't that cool?
But obviously, as you said before, there's always room for improvement.
Right.
Making the maps better, making the routing easier is always great for a big show like this.
Okay, well, let me ask you another question. When I was building my list of, I want to see this person, I was also putting the time slot into it as well, because we're making appointments for the interviews and all that. Did I not set it up correctly where it could have popped up on the screen and say, okay, Rob, you have an interview coming up in 30 minutes. Do you have anything like that built into that?
We don't have that set up where it's actually popping up.
Okay.
But that's obviously another great feature that we could add to the app next
That would
year.
sure be nice. That's what I found, that sometimes we would blow past that interview time.
Right.
And I went, oh, gee, I had it in here. but it'd be
Yeah.
really neat to have a little pop-up that says, you got an interview coming along.
Okay.
Something to add.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
we'll,
good.
We'll take it down.
We do an extensive post-show survey, and across the board. So I'm sure we'll get some good feedback there. And then in the last year, we've instituted doing live chats.
Sure.
And we'll do a live
Sure.
chat probably in February, just to get people's feedback and whatnot. So I'm sure we'll get a lot of good ideas.
Well, absolutely.
Out of that.
And I'll work with the app a little bit more and see what I feel with. If you ever want to contact me, and I'd be glad to help out on that, giving the old guys perspective, because there's so many of us old guys here. It might be something as simple as I found like sometimes the button icons were a little too small. So little things just to make life a little easier, maybe a little larger. Print maybe a little bit larger, although you can gesture it in all the devices as well. But it's always just little things. But all I want to do is say congratulations with this app. I think it's wonderful. It's helped us out tremendously. I'm sure it's helped out everybody else that's taken advantage of it. So we're really hoping that people will see our part in this and make sure you get that app for next year and work with it. And I want to wrap this up by saying thank you very
Rob.
much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Appreciate your
And
time.
you know what? We'll see you next year, if not sooner.
You bet.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Okay, take care, guys. So we're going to go find out some more things here at the SHOT Show. It's been wonderful being able to interview all kinds of people and work with all kinds of people here. This was a great opportunity to work with the SHOT Show people, and we'll do more next time. Thank you. Hi, this is Rob Charney with Old Guy Tech TV, and I want to talk to you today about Windfall. Windfall has two outstanding offers for you to take advantage of. They have their 12-week business-only ad for just $60. That's just $5 a week. You're not going to find a better deal anywhere. Windfall has a rewards program like no other, a real windfall. Give us 5 and your ad is free. So refer 5 people or businesses and you get your ad for free. Visit Windfall on the web at www.shopthewindfall.com or call 530-621-1698. Everybody needs a windfall. Thank you, Windfall. See you soon.